Hey physics class, so let's talk about combining vectors. So last video, talked about what a vector was. Basically, anything that has a magnitude and direction. So whether it's meters with a direction, velocity in meters per second, or kilometers per hour, again with a direction. You can talk about acceleration as well as force, basically how hard someone's pushing or pulling on something, again with a direction. All those are vectors. Let's actually talk about combining simple vectors. This will be a pretty short video. We're basically talking about the net, the actual, like when you put the two together, what is the net total of those vectors? So, question one, and I'm going to use distance a lot today. Distance just seems to be the easiest to kind of understand because you can kind of visualize it a little easier in the sense of you can kind of think of 5 steps or 10 steps, which can be very similar to 10 meters. We'll say kind of like a step is 1 meter. And so it's a little easier to visualize that way. So let's say we have somebody who takes 7 meters east. Okay, they're in a forest, they go 7 meters east. Then something catches their eye, and then they backtrack a little and they go 4 meters west, back towards where they were. Okay, if we were to combine these actual two vectors, basically if we were to say, in the end, what was the difference from when they started? So this person took 7 meters east, and then 4 meters west. If you guys think about our little, like if you guys think about northeast, southwest, northeast, southwest, we usually generally think about the north and the east being positive, 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 just like your axis with X and Y, those are positive, and this being negative and negative. So we kind of think of this being as like a +7, a +7, and we kind of think of that being like a -4. Okay, so if we combine these, if we go 7, okay, plus -4, we kind of get like a +3, 3 meters east. And just think about it again. If I take 7 steps forward and 4 steps back, basically I ended up taking 3 overall steps forward. That's the net combination of this. Okay, so there's our simple combining. I'll do one more example that's even easier than this one. That's okay. So this is our simple combining vectors. Let's say I take 10 meters south. Again, I stop, I look at something, and then let's say I go another 6 meters south. Well, south is a negative, so again, if I go -10 plus, okay, -6, basically I get an answer of -16. I move 16 meters south. And so that's just my final answer. All right, so we're just going to be combining vectors. These are 2 simple ones. In the next video, we'll kind of get into a little bit harder ones. But here's a little simple of how to combine simple vectors. Thanks, class.